Molweni Ninani, welcome to another episode of the Link Up, the one show that actually keeps you updated on what's happening, like Sani Plaga guys, the entire time. And we're about to do that even now because, of course, I am joined by the two beautiful ladies. Molen?
Hi, lovey.
How are you guys doing?
Fantastic, fantastic, and excited as always.
Guys,
Always.
I mean, why won't you be excited?
Guys.
Does it not excite you?
Okay, no, I'm always excited. I just thought she meant like always excited. And I was like, you see,
Always excited. But anyways, Betunani, today's topic we're talking about divorce. I know it's gonna be tricky because askafiki and then we divorce and then now we've got the experience we talk about it. But again, anyways, I mean Silapa, we know what's happening around us and all that, you know. I mean we all know that divorce is caused by a whole lot of things. You know, there are many factors as a divorce. One of them obviously would be cheating, infidelity. I mean, I do not even know if we get love if that's even true. If
No,
love
we
dies
just
out.
outgrow each other. Yeah.
But should that make people divorce? Because sometimes, like, even in a relationship, like, if you guys start getting so used to each other and the honeymoon phase kind of, like, fades away, sometimes, like, I wake up and I don't kind of like you.
I think
So-
outgrowing each other and sparks is two different things.
Oh, yeah,
Because now I've evolved and you on the same lower vibration you were in like 5 years ago. I've evolved, I've matured, and you still want to do things we used to do 5 years ago. I'm thinking big, you still thinking small, and it like there's a clutch there, you know?
I see.
Yeah.
Finances also, they play a huge role. Like one of the factors now, so essence called the highest divorce rate, guys. So what is it? When's it
They say you cannot eat love. No,
Exactly.
But I think like relationships, like we're talking about marriage. Marriage is one thing that people are supposed to know as we're going to face challenges and we have to go through this. Because imagine you met someone who's financially stable, or maybe you were financially stable and things are going well, and then now there's this whole down because life is unpredictable. Let's be honest.
Yes, true.
And then there's this whole thing that happens and you guys are in a serious financial, I can't call it a pickle, but serious financial trouble. So much that like, would someone have to walk away because it's like, oh, we don't have money now. So what
The
makes
lifestyle is that funny.
it's a funny. So it's like, you're not giving me what you used to give me, and it's like, yo, I'm just going through this, just give me a chance and stuff. So there's those cases where people divorce because, you know, the husband became broke or something happened financially. So
But also with finances, it's not all about the husband going broke most of the time. Sometimes the wife ends up earning more than the guy, which is something that happens that was just unpredictable. Now the man starts feeling insecure, starts feeling less of a man, even though a woman didn't make him
then
feel
he
like
feels like
that.
he doesn't
You
have
know,
that
he doesn't
much
have
power
that power
anymore.
and all of that. That also causes divorce. And also back to finances is that even gambling, when you guys lose money, you gamble the house.
addictions.
Yes.
Gambling is an addiction,
Yes.
but like, let's talk about like maybe drugs and stuff
You know,
like that.
because I mean, when we are human beings, obviously we get into relationships, and obviously by the time we get into relationships, we have burdens as it already.
Yes.
So now I'm suffering from this depression or whatever. Then I get married, and then now I'm with this person, and then now izinto zam are coming back at me, and like I'm in this dark hole, yabona, and I decide I'm gonna do drugs, and then I'm starting to sell furniture at home. You know, all those kind of things. Like it gets crazy. It gets like creepy. You know, and guys, like I do not know. Also, abanye bantu, they divorced because I mean, like they got married like at a very young age. At that time, they were super excited. They had not seen like life, and I know in most cases, umhlambi, abanye would actually meet ecaweni at church, where church is apho khona kuthiwa bana the priest or pastor or whoever had a dream, uba so and so has to get married to this one. And that time you guys have been in a relationship for like 3 months, and then now you're getting married again. So do you think it 3 months would be enough to actually try and to study someone.
No.
You know, and then also that also incorporate this whole thing of marrying young, because I mean, people get married at 20. People are into like abanye, they were in forced marriages. You know, abanye. Someone spoke something about a king who forcefully like takes abantwana, and then if they want you, like they'll snatch you and then tell your family you're not coming back.
Yeah.
You know, all those kind of things.
Yeah.
I think like the matter of, let's say one gets into marriage out of, you mentioned that the whole period, like let's say 3 months, is 3 months enough time for you to know? Because sometimes you get into a relationship with someone 5 years, and next thing they're showing true colors, or I don't know, some form of colors, and you have been in a relationship before marriage, and you were planning on getting married to this person, and you find out they're not who you thought they were. So I think time frame can be very tricky to be like, is 3 months enough? And I think it's a loyalty thing.
But here's my thing though, you still get people who show true colors zabo, like
immediately.
You know? So I do not know if it's about time or okanye kwenza kantoni, but
no, I feel like getting married in a short space of time, that's a tricky situation. Why would you want to get yourself into that? But anyways,
we're in love.
No, you need to get to know your person. That's my personal opinion anyways. I feel like you need to get to know the person, because even 6 months is not enough. Even 1 year is not enough to get to know someone. You need to know him when he's happy, when he's angry, when he's financially stable, when he's broke.
So do you think maybe like 10 years would be enough? Because people, after 10 years, you've been in a relationship for 10 good years, but as soon as you chat, and then like things, they go south. So
that's what I mean. Like time frame can be very tricky. Like
yeah,
it's a matter of like individual. She mentioned how it's like for her it's personal, that she feels like she needs to know this person, and like I mentioned that 5. Like you could be dating someone 5 years, and they start showing you another side of them that you thought like was never there, or maybe something you've never ever seen. So I feel like you could never entirely know someone.
Yeah, true.
And getting into marriage is really a leap of faith. And once people enter, it's like there's a lot of disloyalty. That's why people walk away. It's like I can't be loyal to this. Like, I mean, we say till in sickness and in health.
Yes.
In sickness and health is not necessarily even just covering the actual actual physical health.
Yeah.
It's like when we're going through stuff, maybe I have a mental issue that just like popped out from nowhere. Are you gonna leave me because this is what's happening?
Yeah, and there's also the stigma when you get into marriage that if your man is unfaithful, you have to stay with the guy, you have to be there with the guy, you married to this guy, so even if he's unfaithful, you have to stick through it and whatnot. But then when it's done by the wife, it's now a totally different issue. It's now like, why is she doing it? The guy is quick to divorce and whatsoever. I think those stigmas also like cause high divorce rates.
Do you know what someone once said? They were talking about how men get bruised easily when the lady cheats, but now ladies have to forgive like 20 million times. And this one guy actually said something, but us guys, we actually know our worth.
Yes.
You know? So I think if also us as women would start knowing your worth here too, and not forgive, and but okay, this one did me dirty, let me move, I think it would be way better. I think it would be super better instead of like staying. And also guys, one of the main also reasons why umdu would actually divorce would be, again, it goes back to abuse.
Yes.
Because you're being abused. You're being abused not only not necessarily physically, you're being abused emotionally, all those kind of abuse for manayo in your marriage, and it goes back to what we once spoke about, that you go and cry to your mother, Obana, this is what's happening.
Yeah.
Marriage life is not nice anymore. And then your mother is telling you, no, work things out with your partner and whatever. But at that time, it cracks bigger and bigger, So, I mean, guys, like, it's really hectic. And I so hope that we would never be the generation to actually encourage abantwana bethu to actually stay with marriages whereby they're not breaking out for them anymore because sisoyika uba abantu bazawuthini, because you've been married to this person for 20 years. You know, if your time has come, walk away. If
Walk
you feel
away.
like this marriage is no longer working out for you, then walk away. So, ladies, what would you want to say to abantu abahleli at home who still want to get married? And what would you say to abantu who are actually thinking about a divorce? Like, maybe I've had it, I want a divorce. What would you say to such people?
So I would say to the people that want to get divorced that if you're not happy, do not stay in an unhappy marriage just because they say as a woman you need to be there, or as a man till death do us part. If your time has come for you guys to part ways, then so be it. You will meet your rightful partner, the one that will appreciate you for who you are and what you are. If it's time to let go, honey, let go. Evie?
I personally think that if your heart is not in it, don't do it, guys. Like, if you don't have loyalty in your heart, do not get married. Do not be hurting other people for no reason. Like, marriage is not easy. It's not a walk in the park. I would like people that are not married, urge you to know that if you're getting into this, it's not going to be easy. But also, guys, stay loyal to your partners, because there's another way that you break someone into pieces that you'd never ever explain if you cheat on them and you hurt them like that. So that's what I have words.
Thank you so much, ladies. And unfortunately, gathering here too, so I really appreciate you guys coming over and sharing your thoughts and opinions about
Always a
what's
pleasure,
happening.
honey.
Thank you.
So, okay, guys, I mean, niyazivela nani about what's happening, and love is a beautiful thing. Do not get fooled. Love is a beautiful thing, but I mean, of course, there's about khona ingxabano inside in marriage, you know, and if they're not working out izinto, then feel free to walk away. So, what are people gonna say about me? So but I've invested 20 years in this marriage. It's no longer working out, so move. To the people who still wanna get married, love is a beautiful thing. Enjoy umshado wako with your partner. Have fun. Unfortunately, guys, it's time for us to wrap it up. Ngoku, do not forget to subscribe on All Day TV, as is into upper below, and also leave your comments and also follow us on the socials. For now, with me and the ladies, it's peace out.